Debra Meiburg, and I'm with Michael Hill-Smith of Sean Smith, the winery in Adelaide, Australia. Michael, when did you start Sean Smith and why?
Well, we started in '89. I'd been in the UK. I passed my Master of Wine in '88.
Well done.
Came back to Australia, and I'd been writing about wine, I'd been commenting about wine, and then I thought, I'm sick of writing about what other people are doing. That maybe it would be fun to do it. So yeah, so we set up Sean Smith in '89. First vintage was in '90. So we've just completed our 21st vintage.
And what do you see as a trend happening for Australia? Well,
Australia's going through, an exciting time, but also, a challenging time. There's a lot of overproduction, but the thing about overproduction is that there's never overproduction of all the really exciting wines, and that's the world over. So I think what's happening is with Australia is that there is the branded commodity wines, which are more the supermarket wines, and they're doing what they're doing. But what's really exciting is that there is this emerging fine regional wine, which are normally being made by small to medium producers who are all about trying to make wines that speak of place, and it's a major change.
And what are the trends in the varieties? What varieties do you think are going to come into the limelight now?
Yeah, I think the international varieties still, without any doubt, are the strongest. I think that for whites, Chardonnay is actually really exciting at the moment, because Chardonnay went through. I haven't
heard that news in a while.
Well, exactly. Chardonnay went through a period where people went, the wines are a bit rich, they're a bit full. But the thing about Australian Chardonnay is that they've continued to evolve. They're quite sort of Darwinian, really, and the wines that we made 5 years ago are less exciting than the wines now. So, using very much Burgundian winemaking techniques, cooler regions, better vine material, producing really, multi-layered, savoury, really exciting Chardonnay. So Chardonnay is a really good story.
And what's next for Sean Smith?
Well, I suppose we've moved, from being predominantly a white wine producer. So for us, the two exciting new things. One is Shiraz. And of course, Shiraz is going everywhere in Australia, so people say, why would you need another Shiraz? Very good question. And I think that the interesting Shirazes for me now are coming from the cooler sites. So instead of being richer, sort of coffee mocha, full-bodied, McLaren Vale Barossa style, we're getting these very fine pepper spice.
I love the pepper.
Sort of, sort of unapologetically medium-bodied wines from Australia. And those wines, with only very, very subtle use of oak, I think are genuinely exciting, and in a way have more to do with the Northern Rhone than they do, traditional Australian Shiraz. So that's been a big thing for us in recent years, and I always feel embarrassed to say this, but and a small amount of Pinot Noir. And you might say, why Pinot Noir? And the answer to that is, well, just because it's such an exciting wine to make. So we're making small quantities. We've got we've got two selections. We've got the old MV6, which is a Clos Veugeot clone, and we've got the new 777, which is also quite exciting. I always think the final test for us is how much of those things we're drinking at home. And we're drinking a lot of Pinot at home. So.
Well, thanks, Michael. I look forward to drinking some at home too. I'll give you my address.
Good, that's right. No, modern Australian wines. Modern Australian wines. Cheers.
Well, thanks so much.